Welcome to what I assume is one of your probably first times playing HOI4. But there we go. Okay, never mind. Anyway, let's get started. So of course we're gonna single player, new game, and then there are two options you can click here. I'd recommend 1936 because you have more options for what you want to choose. Here are the people. This portrait might be blacked out. I do have the historical units pack, and that's the only thing I have on here for now. But as well as all the default DLCs you get with the game. Anyway, I'd recommend starting out as the German Reich. You can choose which nation you want to do by clicking them. So here are the difficulties. So this is basically like how easy it is. So basically, you just get like a few bit of bonuses for going down here, and then the AI gets bonuses for going over here. So Iron Man mode, which makes you can only do you only have one save. Historical AI focuses, so they pick the historical thing. I'd recommend starting on civilian just to experience the game, and these are like custom game rules. They're just to change stuff. It's not really necessary right now. Oops, I just clicked out. There are keybinds, but yeah, I'd recommend starting as Germany and just getting a little experience of the game. So this is the default menu. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's really not too bad. This is like these no symbols represent your troops. They're your divisions. These are like a basic military unit. You have the here. I'm just gonna select these. You can click on this orange button, which means you have unassigned divisions by just clicking on all of them. And if you hold down Shift and then click, it selects all of them. So here's these. So you can click on the commander. You can click to assign a commander, and these are your commanders. So this is just to give special bonuses. I'd recommend starting out with the top ones. This is the skill. So basically, it just gives an extra check. It just basically improves your general. You don't really need to know much about this counter tactic and stuff. This is the amount of divisions they can command. This is the supply. This is the supply. This is the planning, speed sort of thing. This is the defense, and this is the attack. And there are also extra bonuses that had some other things down here. But let's start looking at Gerd von Rundstedt. I'm just gonna select half of these divisions by clicking that button, and then adding them to a new one by clicking this plus button over here, and adding in Gunther von Kluge over here. Now, if I click Shift and click the other guy, it can select both of them, and then I can add them to a new army group by pressing this button on the left. So this is like an overarching one. Let's have Werner von Blomberg over here. Now let's talk about this a little bit. So this menu down here is like your army commands. This is to start exercising, so you get some army experience, which we'll take a while later. This is if you want to aggressively or carefully execute them. Like, let's say we're at war with someone. If you're at war with someone, then this would make it go faster or slower. Here's flexible cohesion, balanced, and rigid cohesion. This doesn't really matter too much, but it's like how strictly you want your units to stay together. Here's naval invasion, which you can do later, but you can only do it with individual generals. Here's a paratroopers, which we'll talk about later. This is the most important one, probably. It's the front line. So you can click anywhere for your front line, and then if you click, it just assigns it to the whole front. And of course, this is the delete order button. This can be used to delete everything. If you right click, then you can choose where you want to put the front lines. See, it changes based on this. And the best tip, if you're on a general, hold down Shift and then click, and then it assigns that and makes it look nice and clean and doesn't show the separate parts of each army. And then these are the stuff that you have to do when you have offensive line. Front line, that you can have offensive line, so this is where your army is going to filter out to. If you hold this down, it shows you where your army is going to go. So that green thing is which way your divisions are going to go, like that. Go forward, and then here's the spearhead, which is like the front line, except it's like a lot more. The fallback line, this is where your units can decide to fall back. Click on them, and to assign units to this order instead of this order, you see it said 30 divisions here on this unit. To assign them to this one, you control clicked, and that should assign them all over there. And there's area defense to defend certain areas. We'll talk about that later or not. This is a different way to assign divisions, and this is the way to edit your front lines. Like, you can right click to edit this or whatever you want, and of course this is to delete. I'm just gonna delete this for now, and I'm gonna add a new army template, of course, by doing the start and stuff, and put them over here. See, I know what if you guys know World War World War II, then you know that they're gonna invade Poland and then invade France over here. So next, this button over here is the national focus. National focus are like the most important thing. This is and like I said, this is the default focus tree you get. So you get all of this stuff just for free. It used to be a lot worse, but it's not bad anymore. This is to get the whole thing, and there's certain different parts. If you guys watch my shorts, you know how that works. This is the army part, so you could like make your army look better by doing these focuses, which takes a amount of days. Here's the air, here's the navy, here's the economics. You can have to do a 4-year plan, which if you know, it's like a plan to like build up stuff, and it's a plan to like build things up as fast as I can in 4 years, or prioritize economic growth over here, which is a different way to do it. Then here's the political part, this huge branch of the political. When there's like this little arrow in between, that means they're mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive, so it means you can only do one or the other. And of course, this is like the monarchist or monarchist or democratic path. For today, we're going to do the default path, which is remilitarize the Rhineland. You can click that and then click start. Okay, so now we're almost there. Next up is research. So this is like researching. There's also the experimental facilities, which we'll talk about in a bit. And then this is what you can research. Oh, that's funny. This is like the gun part. So this is to upgrade your guns all the way along here. And you can change them all the guns, just give bonuses. This is the half tracks, and there's the trucks with mobile infantry. This is the special forces. There's marines. There's paratroopers. There's mountaineers. And here's just like the general special forces. Here's the support company. So this is like you can add as like support to you guys with also some extra things you can use. Here's the armor. Oh, okay. So armor, and there's a bunch of these things, and you can also upgrade them. I actually haven't played on this sort of thing for a while, so I don't know much about it. But this is just like enable certain things. Here's just the basic one, and then here's the light tank models, the medium tank models, heavy tank models, and there's also the mouse, which is the big one. And so I would recommend doing some of these things, especially as Germany. Here's the artillery branch. Here's the naval stuff, including the transport stuff down here. Here's the air, so you can research these air. And here's what is it? Decryption. Yes. This is like the engineering tab with atomic research and these random stuff over here, as well as electronic engineering and fortification. And here's the industry tab. So I'd recommend the basic 3 ones you want to start off with is basic machine tools, which you can click research, or I'm just going to click enter to start. Construction, and electronic mechanical engineering. And then since I have an extra slot, I'd want to do this one just to improve my guys. That's a basic way to start those. Then this is the civilian factory tab. This is used to construct things. There's stuff like infrastructure, which improves stuff. It's not really that useful right now. The air bases, so you can put our air stuff, anti-air, which I'm not going to talk about. And then there's the military factories, which we'll use later. You'll see that. Civilian factories, which are over here and can be used to build more things. I'm going to start by building some here. But just building some civilian factories, you always want to start with that, pretty much. You can shift-click to build the maximum amount, and you can right-click to remove a building, and shift-right-click to remove all the buildings. I'm just going to start with about that production for now. The 80%, by the way, you can get bonuses. This will tell you when it's complete, and you can get bonuses from like the infrastructure and stuff in the state to build things faster. There's also the dockyards, the refineries. These aren't too useful. Dockyards are to build ships. And this is to convert the factories. And this is like supply, which we'll talk about later, which you definitely need. And here are the experimental facilities. Here are the military. This is what you use military factories for. We've got 28 military factories and 10 dockyards. So generally, what you want to be producing with your military factories is a lot of guns, because you could always do with guns. You want to be producing some support equipment. This is for your companies. We'll talk about later in our army part 2. Here's the artillery, of course. This is the tanks, which we'll be using, so I'm going to put some on those. Trucks are sometimes good to have, so I'm going to be putting less factories on them. Oh yeah, and by the way, you can change the amount of factories you have by just like selecting the bonus, and while you're in the middle of the game, this production efficiency, which is like how fast you'll be able to produce them, is going to go down if you change it, but not in the base. This is how much you have stockpiled, and this is how much you need for upgrades. This is how much you need for reinforcement. I would recommend planes. Planes, I've learned, are like so useful. I'm just going to turn this on for now, and then we're going to put a bunch on planes. Now you want fighters and you want close air support. These are like the most important things. And bombers are like nice, but I don't really like them that much. Here's the Navy, which you use dockyards for. This is how much are being produced. That's what all of this means. And then I'm just going to start producing some big ships. And then if you go down from 1, it's infinite. And I'm just going to be producing some submarines too. So we're just going to leave it on that, like that for now. That's a pretty satisfying production. This is what materials need, which we do not have all of them. So it reduces the speed. This is what this materials tab is for. So we can import some materials by using some civilian factories over here. So you'll see in here we lose a few civilian factories, which we also lose to consumer goods, which is like what you provide your consumers, like the people in your country you need. This is the training thing. It says no divisions of basic training. So we want to train some divisions. This is also where we find our templates. Go over here. This is the standard infantry division template. It's probably pretty good for start. It's got a bunch of infantry, I forgot what these are called, I think they're battalions, and then it's got the support artillery and the engineer company, which you see the highlights, it just improves some stuff. So infantry is like, improves all this stuff. I'm going to talk about what these bonuses do. This is the speed, this is the HP, so this is like how much damage it can like suffer through. This is the organization, which is good to have a lot. It's like, if the unit goes down to 0, it can't do anything, basically. This is how much organization regains hourly when not in combat. So this is not too useful. This is like the ability to like suppress like resistance when you're occupying territories. This is not much of these are too useful. This is, and then these aren't like too useful. This is important. The soft attack. Soft attack is like how much damage you can make against the enemies with low hardness, as it says. You see, this is the hardness bar. It's 0% hard because it has no like hard divisions like tanks. So you want to max out soft division because they always go soft attack. Always has a lot of softness. So I'll take that. This is the hard attack. So how much damage it does against tanks. So it still does a bit. This is the defense. So like it's defensive, and this is like breakthrough. So it helps with attack basically. And then not much of this else other too useful except for here's the manpower. How much manpower you need for one of these divisions, which is 9,000. How long it takes to train, I think that's months. Or days maybe, I don't know. And this is what equipment you need. So this is fine for now. Now this tank division is really bad because it does not have much soft attack. And it just isn't, it doesn't have enough organization. So we're going to be improving that later. Here's the infantry division. This is like the infantry division but motorized. They're pretty good, especially for later game when you have mechanized. Here's the mountaineer brigade, which is just like, it's just like infantry, but it attacks better in the mountains, and you can often use it as special instead of tanks. Here's the cavalry, which I'd especially use for suppression, because it's pretty good at that. I'm going to start training some infantry divisions. You can shift-click to add 5 times. And then this is where you want it to go, and this is how much equipment it needs and how much training it's been doing. And then special projects. Now let's talk about this. This is a new thing out in the new DLC, which you guys should go watch my videos. So you want to assign a scientist, and if you don't have a scientist, of course, recruit a scientist, and then you can start researching things like the military engineering vehicles. I'm just going to start that, and then that can start producing that. That can start doing that. Okay, and that's pretty much all we need to start. Over here is what the speed is. Currently it's at 1. You can change it by clicking this button. And 5 is like the max it can go, and it's like uses as fast as it can possibly go. And you can click space or click that button to unpause the game. Now it's starting to go. This is the timer. Now we just need to wait until this focus is done. See the amount of days is ticking up as we're going through. Now let's talk about this panel a little bit. I just realized I forgot about that. This is the, if you click up here in this icon up here, this is this is like the country. This is how much population you can recruit from up here. See, I have 65 million population, and I can only recruit 2.5% of that because of this. This is how much you export. It's not really that important. This is how much civilian goods you have, which once you're at war, then you can go all the way up here. and reduce it, but also less recruiter population, so it's a bit annoying. And of course, you can increase up here, but there's less men that you can use it in any other parts. For the rest of it, I'm going to wait until I actually have some more political power, which is what this is. And now, and there we go, we just remilitarized the Rhineland. So you see all of these things are lit up now. And we can move on to a different focus. So, of course, this part closed off, but we can do some of these other things now. What's that? Wait. I don't think this has always been here. Huh. It's weird. I don't remember that. I don't remember the Middle Africa. Okay, anyway. So, the little thing with a plus sign, the plus sign on it is the regular path it goes. Is the regular path you go. So I'd recommend doing that just to start. But first, I think we're going to go down this and do some economy stuff. Now, I am going to do the 4-year plan. So that just adds a civilian factory in 2 places, and Sashin and Mosland. And also gives us a bonus for industries, so it means we can do it faster. Now we have 121 political power, so we can add a political advisor. These are the list of political advisors. You can't do these ones, and you need more political power for these ones. So we're going to get this guy. So it gives us less consumer goods, so that we can use more factories, faster military factory construction speed, and faster dockyard construction speed. So this guy's pretty good. Just click on him, and you get him in there. So now you'll see over here we use less because of partial mobilization, and then Halgemarstadt and stability reduces that. This is stability. This is war support. It's not that useful. This is also the factories. This is fuel, and this is how much logistics from mill. So like how much. Yeah, we'll talk about logistics once we start going to war. This is tank designer. This is the ship designer. This is the aircraft designer. This is the material designer, and this is the industrial concern. They're not too important. They just added some bonuses. Here's your doctrine guy, which we'll talk about later, and these are like your chief of army, chief of navy, chief of air force, and all your just regular military high command guys. And now we're just gonna wait for this to finish. And it finished. Okay, so now we can continue with some of these, but I'm just gonna move over here for now, and we're gonna reorganize the Wehrmacht. I think that's how you say it, I don't know. Anyway, we have something to read over here. There's one of this finished, so we got some research for armor and then some breakthrough progress. Also, and now we can. I would recommend getting a military advisor pretty soon because he gives you military experience. And this is the organization, so it just gives you more organization, which I'd recommend, or less training time. So I'm just gonna get this guy first, and then he starts giving us some army experience. Army experience used to change division templates and also do doctrines, which of course we'll talk about later. Here are the national spirits, which is like it's like certain things that affect your government, the whole thing. It's not that important, but there's just this MIFO buildings, which is pretty useful, but also increases the consumer goods, because if you guys know history, then you guys will know what MIFO goals are. So okay, so to do this focus, we can't do that yet. We need at least 500k manpower and more than 5,000 infantry equipment in the army. So that's not going to happen for a little while. So for now, we'll do like this Führer principle. I recommend doing this because you can get certain guys in your inner circle over here, put them in, and then you can go down and they do focuses for you in this specific branch. So it's pretty useful. And we just finished our first research. So now I'd recommend clicking details so you can see what's going on, and then next I'd recommend mechanical computing. It gives you more research speed as well. And of course we've got another thing happening there. And then over here we can get another advisor. He's not really worth it because he just gives you like some random bonuses that don't even really matter. So I think for now we would just leave off, maybe get some of these soon. I'm kind of used to playing with some DLCs on, so it's a little bit funny going back to this, but yeah, as I said, I'd recommend buying some DLCs. I think we want this Blitzkrieg Theorist over here because it's pretty good. And there's our unassigned divisions thing again. We got another 4 divisions out, so I'm just going to assign them to someone. Also, all my guys are gone. So if you click this, if you want to assign someone, there's no one left. You can promote someone, 40 command power, which is this thing over here, and add them in. I don't know what happened to von Blomberg, but he died, I guess. And of course, we still get more annoying things from that. Oh, and here's the Spanish Civil War. So this is like a bet. Spain just battles out each other. You can send divisions over there to make it. And I would recommend Goring because he's like he makes he just gives you some good bonuses. So I'd recommend starting out with him. You could try some of these other guys if you want, but I'd recommend Goring. So now this is like the nation interaction tab. You can like justify war goals so you can able to declare military access, improving relations, and you can also like boost your party, which is kind of fun to do, and stage a coup. But for now, I think I'm gonna send some volunteers. So you see, when you click the send volunteers button, you can only send 2 divisions. So I'm just gonna send these 2 over there. We'll give them whatever the highest attack one is. As Frieder von Bock. It's pretty good, so we're gonna keep him there, and then we're gonna send him internationally to Spain, and this is gonna be our first like real attack. Okay, here we go. It's sending over. This is what this thing means, and now we have enough to actually get something good. So I think we want. I think for now we could do with one of these guys, but sorry about the cat in the background. I think we should probably get this guy because it gives us the train's pretty good. We should get that one soon. I could probably do with some of these though because I kind of want to improve more things. Improve my stuff. I'm not really used to this. I think if there's anything that like gives you more political power again, like this guy, I think we'll get him because we want more political power. We want to improve our political power gain. For now, I guess I'll just get like an industrial thing that gives me more resource gains. Pretty good because you get more resources. I think I'm gonna get this guy for less consumer goods factory and more nuclear research speed, which is good later. Okay, one sec. My cat's like throwing itself at the door. Anyway, our divisions are still transferring, but they should get there soon. And there's over here we got 2 things we can do, and also this Mifo bill is being due, so it'll be a bit. So that's annoying. And now we just did Goring, so we can't do any of these because you have to wait 175 days. So for now, I think we'll do oh yeah, we probably do Legion Condor, which so we can actually send more. It's not really that useful though, so I'm just not going to do it. And I'm going to start doing some autarky efforts, just give me some bonuses and some on adding a special these things. Anyway, we got our divisions out, so here they are. So now I'm going to assign them to a front line, but only in the small space, like over here. We're going to see if we can reach Madrid. It's also giving me army experience, and it's just kind of fun to do. Now you can attack by pressing this button to activate an execution of an order. Oh, that's a bit annoying. We just got two things just finished. So now I'm gonna try to light tank this time actually. And we can't quite research that. We can't quite research these things. So what does this even do? Light tank destroyer, light SP artillery. These are like special things you can add. So I think I'm gonna concentrate industry. I'd recommend. It's much better than disperse. It's like a choice you can choose between either of those 2. I'm just gonna tell you concentrate is better. It just gives you straight buffs. And then nothing much to do right now. And now we're attacking. So this is the battle screen. You can click on it by clicking these bubbles. Red means you're losing. Blue means you're winning. Green means you're winning. And yellow means it's kind of like undecided. Now you can attack by like clicking the button, or you can just like let this go. And let's turn down the speed. I'm gonna attack this over here. Now it says we're winning. Over here in this state, so because we have more attack than this guy has defense, and the organization is gonna go down more. They have more entrenchment, but we have bad terrain, so it's gonna be harder. But Frieder von Bock over here is doing something, and it is green. So let's talk about what that little red symbol means. This guy doesn't have. It means low in supply. So if you look at the supply button, supply map mode over here, it changes the map. It shows the map mode of what supply looks like. So you wanna make sure your divisions have supply by building railroads over here to them by doing something like this. It's not that necessary anymore because it doesn't matter that much. or building a supply hub somewhere. You can't build it in there because we just have volunteers. But you can, supply hubs connected by railroads provide things like that. And now, also, there's a thing called combat width, so that means this is what these reserves means. So this has 140 combat width, so all of these divisions are able to fit in there. But because we only use 36 combat width, because of how many places the division's getting attacked from. But the division's not getting attacked from, and see it's kind of flickering yellow, so it seems doubtful. But if it's only getting attacked from one side, there might be some reserves. See, and now that we can use some of these blends as force attacks, that means it just adds you a bit extra attack, but it means you can't stop attacking. Force defense, last defense adds more like entrenchment and stuff, but it also means you can't retreat. And also the staff office bands, that just means you get more planning bonus. So now it's not going too good. There's two bars in there. One of them's equipment, and one of them's organization. You want to wait until your organization pretty high to start attacking, because if your organization goes down to 0, that means you kind of like die. See, this guy has like no organization, so I'm gonna start attacking it, and we're winning over here. Also, you can attack the division that's attacking you, so that's not gonna work. Now we are winning over here. Basically, once this gets to 100, that means you won. I'm just going to turn up the 5 speed just to do a little bit better. And now we're not winning against this division. But we are starting to win against this guy. Also, we just finished things, so I'll keep doing these. There's a 10-day like grace period for you to keep doing your stuff. And now we're just completely waiting. The numbers are just ticking up, and we took the tile. So now it's under national Spain control, and now we can take Madrid. The way to make someone die is, let's say we go over to the wars tab over here, which also has the war tension. You want to make sure these guys have control none of their victory points, like Madrid. And you can do that by just attacking and taking the points that have like names on them. We're also going to get the infantry expert for more division attack and defense. And I'm going to be attacking over here. I want to showcase a cool thing called an encirclement, which if I manage to pull it off, you guys will see what it is. And we just finished that construction, so I think I want to stay on light tanks because light tanks are pretty good. I'd recommend medium tanks, but light tanks are pretty good. And now we're starting to win over here. And this is an encirclement. It's when the divisions cannot escape from that little pocket. Oh, and we just did a focus. I'm just keep doing a few of these other focuses. It doesn't matter too much. You'll understand what sort of focuses you want to do in a row soon. And then we'll just get get some military factories out. Now you see this part, these divisions cannot escape. So if we keep attacking them, the organization is going to go down to 0, and then they can't do anything with their organization. So we'll just keep attacking them, of course, by right-clicking on them to mean they want to go there. And see that little helmet flew? One of the divisions got destroyed. So this is like the most satisfying thing that has ever happened, and you want to aim for encirclements when you can, because it doesn't just push them back; it gets rid of them. Also, we've got some more divisions coming out. So let's right-click to assign them up here, and this is the theater, the regular theater, and the theater that's Spanish volunteers. Okay, and then we'll just keep doing some of these things because it's always good to have we'll institute some price controls because we want to reduce the amount of things the amount of MIFO bills that we have to pay. Of course, build some more airplanes. We're going to put another one there. I don't really need too much more CAS or close air support. And we'll put some more on guns. And look at that. Now we just destroyed that entire pocket. So and now we can attack with 2 divisions in one tile, and it should make it a bit easier to attack. And let's just keep building some more. I'd recommend until 1938. Keep building the stuff, and we just concentrate industry. So it takes longer to build things that are ahead of time, but sometimes you kind of want to do it. Like this, it's barely longer, and you see they just last ended over there. Now we just completely destroyed them. Now I want to see if I can aim for another encirclement right here, because there's just that one weak division that we can attack with both our things. Okay, they just got pushed. They are reinforcing their division, but we're still managing to break through, because these divisions are just so good. The tank division is just good at breaking you through, because they have a lot of soft attack. Now we'll get one of these guys, and I think we could probably do with this guy, because it's more production cost and less reliability. We'll design one later. Like that, okay? And and we'll keep on doing these things. As soon as I get the 50k in the divisions out, I want to just like spam some out, but just keep right clicking. Also, make sure you don't go down to too little manpower, because if you have 0, you can't produce anymore. And we can use some of these decisions to reduce these things. I'm gonna do some of these because they're worth it, because I add like popularity of fascism, which you can see over here. You can use it to flip political power units. Also less consumer good and more steel, or more war support. So I'm just gonna do lots that campaign. And look at that, that's another encirclement right there. So it is 2 tiles wide, but they're not gonna be able to retreat anywhere after I do this. Yeah, they can't retreat. So now we can just take out that encirclement. See, I'm so good at encircling. And then that's too far ahead. It's like not even worth it. So I don't really know the meta for this. I think we have to research radio, because it's always good to get radio just for the reinforce rate and coordination and the things you can unlock from it. Yeah, and now you see my division like idly attacking some other people. It's just because they can, because of this front. It's assigned to this front line, so they can do whatever they want, or whatever the game wants them. And now we can choose a different person for down here. I think we'll get Goebbels, because he's pretty good. He wasn't good in real life, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good in the game. Now we're attacking. So some modifiers that I'd work for is the terrain is pretty bad. Make sure you have enough supply, and also attacking across rivers is pretty hard. It's not like you can do it, but it's like it's harder to do, since we're not winning that fight because it's like how bad the terrain is. I think I'm gonna do the anti-Comintern pack. See, we're not gonna win that fight, so I'm just gonna right-click the regular tile to stop attacking it. And we are winning this fight. See, I know I'm being attacked myself, so I'm winning this attack. Definitely winning this attack, and I'm going to improve machine turning. But yeah, I'm definitely winning against this attack, because that division is like almost out of organization. Just remember, you can always attack back. You can like re-attack. Also, I'd always recommend doing some of these researching things, because you want some good planes. You definitely need some good planes. We'll get some 90. That's actually way too much. We can't do that. Let's just do some more of these stuff, and we'll do some. Let's see. Do that one. Arbitrate on thing. Just so we can decrease the consumer good. Oh, nice. We took the tile. Now we can attack. We can attack these guys again, because they're pretty low in organization or org. So it's easy to attack them. And I want to see if we can do the Molotov Ribbentrop pack soon, because just do the historical stuff. We'll just do some more military factories and keep pumping out those divisions. You can, of course, I forgot to talk about this. This is if you go over to this officer corps tab, this is where you can assign the officers. It shows you the bonus and stuff. And these are the doctrines you have. These are the guys that give you the extra experience. I'm just going to assign one over here for the Navy. So this over here is your doctrines, and you can choose between either of these 4. I'd recommend superior firepower, or in general, or like Grand Power Plan if you like France or something trying to defend. It's pretty good for defense. Mobile warfare is about like encircling and like blitzkrieg, so it's pretty fun, but it's like you can get so much population from doing this one if you really need to. But generally superior firepower is the best, but just because you get a bunch of soft attack, and that's always the best. You always want to get soft attack. So I'm going mobile warfare because it's already assigned, and it takes you some stuff to switch it over, but it doesn't matter. These guys don't have much organization, so I'm gonna keep attacking these guys, and I'm making you push. And I'm gonna keep pushing, see if I can keep pushing this way. Of course, you don't want to get encircled yourself, so be careful of that. And this tank division is just crazy. You can, of course, just take the empty tiles if you need to, like that. And oh yeah, okay, we kind of got stuck there, so not much is gonna happen. And of course, we're just completing all these focuses. You always want to do that. And I guess I'll invest in the army a little bit. Always make sure remember to take some army focuses sometimes. Okay, and this is gonna take a little while to finish. Yeah, it tells you about how much longer it's gonna take, but it's never very accurate. So I don't even get the point of it. Anyway, now we have like too much. No, we have too many divisions over here. So I know what the plan is. We got these divisions on France, and we're gonna get with these divisions on France, these divisions on Poland, we're going to get some extra divisions to take out Poland by going over here, preparing an attack over there, like so. I'm going to keep doing our things over here because we get some extra army experience by doing this, and also, of course, this is like it teaches people how to play. And now 90, and then it stopped attacking. Just keep attacking. Sometimes and yeah, we're not winning that because they just reinforced it. Anyway, I want to go adopt a new Panzer doctrine because that's what we're focusing on, the Panzers. Anyway, I'm gonna initialize this order, and let's see if we can attack. Yeah, we can attack. Generally, you can't 1v1 a division unless it's like a tank division. Most of the time, unless you have air support, which I'd recommend. This is the air tab. You can click on it by clicking this one. This is where all the army. This is where all your navy. This is where all your air force is. I'm gonna send them all here, and of course, this is too many, so not all of them fit in this place. So I'm gonna send some over there. I can deploy some of my other guys over here, like that. And once we get in like an actual war, I talk about how to manage the air force. Before, like I said, I recommend using the air force if you can. Oh, and more stuff going about rearmament and stuff. But anyway, I'm just gonna like skip through this, and I'm gonna get into the exciting part. Okay, since we got Goring over here, he just completed down here, and now he's doing these things. So I'd recommend just continue with Goring, but you can choose some of these other guys. So we're just gonna keep going Goring. I'm also on the midst. I'm also on like right on the edge of doing a crazy encirclement. Also, the meta for this is only doing it up to here because anything past here is not really worth it. But sometimes I just do computing machine just in case. Anyway, yeah, we are pushing through here, and it's not the other focus tree is normally a bit bigger, so I'm kind of used to that. And I think we're just gonna start researching the 1940. I mean, this isn't like a perfect guide, so you don't need to follow everything I do, but we'll do I guess we'll do some the infantry equipment just to make it a bit faster. And if we can take this one tile, that is gonna be an encirclement. I'm gonna wait for the org to get back a bit, and we're still doing some military focuses over here, just to get it a bit better. And then there we go, and we got it, and we had enough to defend it. So this is certainly an encirclement. It's gonna be a nice encirclement once we close it down to one division, and just keeping pumping out those divisions, so we might be able to continue with our political focus tree soon and do the Anschluss. Okay, and yeah, these guys are starting to get rolled back. And okay, let's talk about this experience. So experience, this is like talks about stuff. Experience is it basically gives better modifiers. These start off at trained, but if you force deploy them by clicking this button right here, then they start off as new. So it gives like a burst modifier. So I'd recommend training all your divisions if you can, and then yeah, just keep doing this stuff. I know I finally have enough for Anschluss, so I'm gonna do that. It's definitely worth it. And then I'm gonna keep doing this thing over here. I'm gonna go Blitzkrieg. And my tank division's moved over here for some. Move over here. It just like chooses the spot when there's not enough. And I kind of want to get this guy because this guy is gonna disappear as soon as something happens. As soon as we do what it was called. I don't know how I forget these things are called. But yeah, my tank division is like pushing so hard. And but yeah, the primary goal of this game is to get encirclements. That's an 8 division encirclement, and that is pretty nice. I've never normally this good at getting encirclements. I've just been like getting better at this game recently, so that's why I made it a thing. And that should be like another 3 divisions. Just one. Oh no, there's no division. Oh, we did destroy 1 division, so better than nothing. But anyway, yeah, they are last standing, so it's a bit annoying. Last standing is because it just like stops you from taking it for a little while. But it just completely ruins the organization, so it's not too bad for us. And yeah, the nationalists did win, and you can kind of tell why, because yeah. And we'll do some more of these stuff. Of course, always make sure to spend your political power sometimes. I might get this armor genius just because Rommel is so good. this you have to do the military stuff for him to get him. Okay, we just defended that and see if I can take on 2 divisions. I can take on 2 divisions. Anyway, Anschluss just happened, so we're gonna reinsert eastern claims, and now we just annexed all of Austria. Okay, it's definitely really good, and I'm just gonna send these guys over here, and we're gonna prepare against we're gonna prepare for the invasion of I don't know. We're gonna prepare for the. I'm not gonna separate out my tank divisions because you're normally supposed to separate them. I just kept them in the army just to show you guys, and I'm gonna start training up some more tank divisions. Because if I can get about this much out, that'd be good. And we're just gonna keep these guys over here, and then my other 7 divisions, I'm gonna put them over here, and this is gonna be like my low whatever you call this stuff, this part of the world army, because if I can. This is for like the invasion later, you know, the around the Maginot, which we'll do soon. I'm gonna keep building a few more, and then after that, I'm gonna start building up some mills, and keep doing some of these stuff. And yeah, this is pretty easy. We're gonna put the screws on them just for fun. It doesn't matter too much. It's just like if you're doing some like funny apolitical stuff, ahistorical. And this is not an encirclement because. If there's a port, they can technically get out, so it's not really an encirclement, but you can make it an encirclement pretty easily. And yeah, we see this port over here, this naval base. That means they can get out through that way potentially, but you can still kill them on one of those, but it's just gonna be a bit harder. I'm just gonna research the leopard just to do it. And yet we are keep pushing. We reasserted eastern claims. So now I'm gonna demand the Sudetenland. They should say yes. And does Memo Lithuania just claim that? Yes. So we just got Kladpedia, which is that tile right there. So that should be useful. Also we got a few more dockyards, so let's just keep building some stuff. And yeah, let's just keep making encirclement. Oh, and France and Britain just joined together. So that might be annoying soon. But it's not. It shouldn't be too bad. Look at the size of my army. It's starting to get up there. And let's find where did my other division go? There it is. Ah. The lines are starting to stiffen, so they're starting to get quite a few divisions out. And they're starting to try and. They're not going to push us. Let's see if I can attack over there. Yeah, we are able to push there. Keep pushing. See, they don't have much orgs, so you can just keep pushing into them. And then push into. Oh. Yeah, we're defending that, technically. And of course, always make sure you're not encircled yourself. So sometimes you gotta be careful. I don't play very careful, so I've ended some like terrible runs and getting encircled. And that's kind of embarrassing when that happens. Anyway, Blitzkrieg theaters, just so we can get some more, improve our armor and also get some more stuff. And we'll be aiming for the encirclement, targeting the one weak divisions. Of course, there's also a naval parts to this, and then if we take this one. Oh, and now the Munich conference, we just annexed the Sudetenland. So I'm gonna do the first Vienna Award. So we just got that part of it. So that is pretty good. And now, oh, okay, they added some more divisions. I'm just gonna get some fighters. It doesn't matter too much. I think this is just for like if you want to be able to annex Yugoslavia later without having to declare war on them. It doesn't matter that much what you do. But just remember, light tanks they don't have much organization. Anyway, speaking of that, I'm gonna design make this a bit better. Add some more light tanks, and of course, add a bunch of motorized infantry. You want to get over 30, and this is an okay division for right now, actually. So we're just gonna leave that for now. And I'm just getting too many divisions. At this point, this is just good. And of course, it takes a little bit of a measurement. It's a little bit hard to do all these things sometimes and like add each other. Add divisions to different places, but it works out in the end. Oh, of course there are ways to this is gonna be my Belgian army. There are certainly ways to automatically assign divisions, but it's a bit annoying sometimes. If you go over here, you can click this button and it automatically assigns, but it's often quite annoying because often often becomes, because like what if you want to assign divisions to different places? It often becomes a bit annoying. But anyway, first Vienna Award, so that gives them some land. We could immediately do that, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to do fate of Czechoslovakia. So this should annex all of Czechoslovakia. And also, nice encirclement. These encirclements are like crazy. Oh, so, and just like, let's just give you random events that are happening in the world sometimes. I don't know. Just because why not? And of course, yeah, keep doing this stuff. Most of the stuff doesn't matter too much, but whatever. Okay, so there's like nothing left of this. It's just Barcelona, and yep, there they are. And we are getting our divisions, pretty nicely. This is, by the way, you can just select divisions by changing when you click on there, and we're gonna keep going through there. And now I'm just doing some of these things. It's looking pretty nice, the territorial wise, and we are seeing if we can get Slovenia. I don't know if we can, but we can certainly try. And then we're just going to keep producing these divisions. I recommend putting a lot of divisions on Poland, some over there, and preparing attacks over here, and then defending this border, of course. And then we're going to put all our planes up over Poland, well, once the war starts. Send some over there, and then put all of them up over eastern Poland, because that's where we're going to be attacking first. And yeah, our volunteers just returned, so that's nice. Just one, I guess. I don't know. Oh, they're here. They returned. It's their own army. Yeah, we've got 8 tank divisions out, so it's not bad. You want to make sure they have like a good attacks here, like the default divisions that they produce. You get the division templates that Austria provided you. Also, that's assigned some of these things. If you click that little plus button in the bottom, you can add some of these things. I'd recommend like stuff like aggressive assault or fortress buster, if they have the ability to get that. Basically, if you do certain things, you can get these abilities. Also, like guerrilla fighter, just do some of these. You can have a look at them if you want in the game yourself, but they don't matter too much. They just like give bonuses. And let's see if we can get Slovenia from them at the London conference. I don't think we will be able to, and I'm guessing it's not going to end up working. I'm going to reduce my production of this a little bit because we got so many of them stockpiled, so we don't even need to produce these anymore. We just need more artillery and support equipment because we're just like mass producing them. Normally don't get to have this much, and Slovenia demanded. I got it. Okay, it's the first Ljubljana award. Let's try that. That's nice. Okay. So I guess we're getting that. Keep sparing out these military factories. By the way, that's all what this is really used for. Except for later, we also use a nuclear research facility to drop some nukes if you want to. Just to improve radio. Let's continue on with the concentrated industry. Just always remember to do these things, and then I guess we'll add an extra division to attacking Poland. Okay, and then whatever you have like not much of, you want to keep adding production of. I want more tanks. Iron support for equal. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna add I want to add some damage, add some more soft attack. How's that 100? Okay, I don't agree with this. And add some reliability. It doesn't matter. Oh, the max speed is already pretty crazy, so it doesn't matter that much. I wish I could say. Oh no! I started producing. Okay, that's a blooper. Don't do that. You do not need gross tractors, whatever that gross tractors. We do not need to produce those, so don't do that. Also, here's some like integration of puppet economies, so you can develop or exploit them. It's not that useful right now. Okay, so we just did the fate of Yugoslavia. So I guess for now we're just gonna annex it because I don't really want to have like a weird little puppet. And I'm just gonna do a few more like industry focuses. and like some of the stuff before I actually do anything else. I'm just gonna, I guess I do I don't know. I think the best is Raleigh the Industrial. I might go pet Borman over here. Doesn't matter. Oh, Yugoslavia just refused at me annexing them. But they're guaranteed by France, so we're not going to do that. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So we can. So this little guaranteed thing over here means guaranteed. So we don't really want to do that stuff because we're guaranteed by them. Because they're guaranteed by France, that means we go to war with France. So I don't really want to do that. We also had 0 manpower, so as soon as we get some of this stuff, as soon as we get that stuff, I'm gonna go and change this to extensive conscription. Also, yeah, we just did Borman over here. So I'll found the Rome-Berlin axis. So yeah, we have so many divisions right now. Might train some more Panzer divisions, but we do not need this much divisions in training. Of course, I probably shouldn't have stopped deleting the ones that were like actually almost done. But I'm gonna actually stop my production of divisions after I get just a few more. Then because I do not need all these divisions. You can keep going if you want, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. And I just want one more. I think because to fill out all the divisions. Okay, got that one. Now I'm just going to focus on maybe a few more tanks. And yeah, I got some manpower now because of that. And I'm going to change my tanks and add some more tanks. And I'm just gonna maybe add a motorized and then a tank, just so it has enough organization. And now it's gonna have some crazy soft attack. As soon as we get up to that, and yeah, just do some more focuses and start. Okay, now I'm starting Danziger War. I've done some of this stuff isn't really necessary. I can just like disable it popping up by clicking that button, and then I can hide it by clicking that button. I've just got out some Leopard tanks, so that's pretty good. And this is what my production line's been looking like. It doesn't have to be like exactly like this, but it's a pretty good production line for especially what's going on right now. Now we're just preparing to invade. Poland's just gonna be like a really easy to get through, and this doesn't quite reach to the bottom, so I'm just gonna take that. Just gonna make it all go all the way down, and I'm not gonna call in Slovakia because you don't need to. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna see if I can get Hungary in. Hungary has a focus tree, by the way, if you guys want to play it. Of course, you guys can play other nations too to start, but I'll just recommend starting by the Germans because it's not the hardest nation, though, so it's kind of fun, and they actually do some stuff and get like some free territory and stuff, and like especially at this difficulty, because I think you get like bonuses to building at this difficulty, because I don't normally get this much stuff out. Maybe I'm just bad, but. I don't know. Anyways, Danzig War is going to happen. Poland's definitely not going to say no, so we know what's going to happen. So I guess I might as well get that. So we know what's going to happen. So I'm just going to wait a second. And Poland just refused the ultimatum. I'm going to immediately research around Maginot so I can go around the Maginot, surprisingly. And I'd get all my planes out, even though it's like, I've got too many planes now. Oh, I thought it just crashed or something. Yeah, the game does crash sometimes. It's a bit sad, but they know we're, okay. It's time to declare war. I'm going to declare war. And I'm just going to turn this down, and then, you don't even really need to do... Oh, I forgot to assign my tank divisions. I'm just going to send some tank divisions over here, have it push. It's not... You don't need to... Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, and we'll, get Economy of Conquest. Okay, and now, yeah, you can just push. We are at war with all these guys. But it's fine for now, and we have completely green bubbles. This is like what we were doing earlier, but on a bigger level. Let's see if we can cut off the whole front. I was almost at Warsaw. Okay. Just push into these empty tiles, which should be easy to create. And yeah, so the cast that we're using, over here, it should be helping out a lot, because see, this is what air looks like. They've got enemy planes and this planes, and we're shooting down more planes than they're shooting down of us. But their anti-air is doing better stuff. So you see, we have some air support bonuses. So it does a bit. Oh, we got encirclements. Yeah, you can just like get encirclements randomly. It's pretty nice, and also we just encircle this whole top part. So that's pretty good. And yeah, I bet we can like 2v1 this division. Yeah, it's not the Poland is definitely a bit of a pushover, and as soon as we go around France, it should be pretty easy in France. Oh, I'm just gonna keep out. You kind of need to do stuff with your navy too, because the navy can be quite annoying. It can be quite annoying trying to invade Britain without the navy. So make sure when you're in naval invading, make sure you have the naval invading tech, because there's like a technology you have to do. That this is like some really important stuff that you'll normally learn. It's like through playing the game, but you can learn here instead. Yeah, both ways are good, I think. And yeah, this should be easy to take out. I'm just like right clicking it and trying to see if I can cut off like parts. If I can cut off Danzig, they have no way of escaping, even though they probably wouldn't be able to escape anyway. Yeah, we're just like nothing's going on over there. Even I'm keeping some French divisions tied down in Italy too, just because I can. And there are some unassigned. Oh yeah, these guys. These guys need to be assigned. I'm just gonna send some. I'm gonna start sending some over here. I probably should have built some air bases first. Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll. There's not really like much air bases over here. But I can start by sending some way over there, and I'll put some. I wish I had some air bases over here. I guess closest over there. Yeah, I can reach. You can reach by right clicking and sending them to different bases by just clicking on them. And then yeah, as soon as these guys, I'm gonna need to start building some air bases though. Always make sure you have air bases. And they should be pretty quick too. Oh yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on here. I've got 228 things right now. Also, make sure to get some oil if you can, because oil is going to be important. I'm going to wait until I finish doing whatever I'm doing down there. Whatever I'm doing over there, and I'm just going to do some C4 industries and stuff. And we just keep getting out these planes. Planes are pretty important to do, and I'll upgrade them. You can of course create like variants and stuff with them, but that's not really covered, and it doesn't do too much to these variants. So you could create variants, but they're not like the most useful. I'm just gonna put some more on guns, because of course you always need guns. Put 5 speed, and let's just win. Okay, they're trying to put up a bit of a defense, but it should be fine. Hey, there they go. They just capitulated. No, reassign. That's kind of hard to see because my microphone's in the way. I'm gonna reassign all my guys from over here. Send one to Maginot. And both these other guys over here. Including this guy. And these two I'm gonna put on Belgium, and the other two I'm gonna put with Manstein. Wait, when did Manstein become a field marshal? Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. And these 3 guys on the Netherlands, and I'm gonna see if I can use my tanks, these light tanks over here, to break through into France itself. And I don't really use spearheads, but you can if you want. I'm just gonna automatically send some stuff, and Panzer Expert I recommend especially for your panzers. It's good to have expertise in that sort of thing. Send everyone up. Send all your planes. Just remember, use planes. Use planes. Put them up over the places that you want. Yeah, there are going to be a few too many planes in each of these places, but as soon as the things get built out, it should be fine. Now declare war since I finished that around the Maginot. Declare war. Declare war. I'm just not going to do Luxembourg, and yeah, we are pushing through here, so we should be fine. You want to like take them out as soon as you possibly can. You can do some microing. Last standing is going to be so annoying, Yeah, I'm turning it down to full speed. I'll see if I can rush to Amsterdam. Oh, here's another 2 Panzer divisions. That's always a nice sight to see. But if you can get to Amsterdam like these sorts of tiles, then you can eliminate them very fast. Yeah, we have complete green era, and I am gonna see if I can tie down these divisions a little bit so they can't move, because they can't move when you're being attacked. At least not very well. If I attack, see, they have forts there. They have forts in all these tiles, so you can't attack them. See this fortification, yeah, that entrenchment bonus is pretty crazy because of this fortification. And you can press H to hold your divisions. I actually like barely learned this a little while ago. So yeah, I'd recommend being able to hold your divisions. It's good. It's a good thing to do. Yeah. We'll honor the pact with the Soviets. I'm not going to invade the Soviets in this one because it's a bit because you don't like it. You can do it after this, but we're just gonna win, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we seize foreign industries. Oh, if we can get down to auto achieved, that would probably be good. And I'm just gonna like there's not too much to do now. You just have to, I guess, might as well do some this stuff down here. Do expanded Kommerdorf's thing, whatever. I didn't really read it as much. But if you do that, that should give you some bonuses to your tanks, and that's always good. Of course, just keep pushing. I'm just gonna turn up to 5 speed quickly, and yeah, we still have air superiority, so we're fine. Air superiority is very good. And yeah, keep researching and upgrading your support things, just because it's good to have good support things. We'll keep attacking and then use our tanks. Tanks are good. Tanks are good, especially when you're a big nation. You can produce a bunch of them. Also, don't get yourself in circle. Don't get yourself in circle. That's a good input. That's like that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. But if I can capitulate them, right, then they should. Yeah, I can just walk around. I just walked around. So now Amsterdam is technically, I think it's encircled, and let me get into like France. Let me get into, if I can get into actual France, like what I'm doing right now. Oh, another fort. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. If I can get over here, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna reassign your tank divisions. Just always remember you can do that, and then send them down to Paris. We're gonna put them on aggressive mode. That's what this is for. It's aggressive mode. We're gonna establish the Skagger. Oh, Italy's just trying against Switzerland. Oh, Tripartite Pact. Yeah, that's fine. Belgium just capitulated. That could be a bit annoying and making it look ugly. Oh, we just get pushed back a little bit. And yeah, Hungary wants mediation. Yeah, I'll back your cause. Okay, certainly will. I don't even know what's going on. That's okay. So the Transylvanian Award. So I'm just gonna give Northern Transylvania Hungary. Yeah, like that. Okay, perfect. It doesn't matter too much, you know. It's just like these stuff is just like the borders. And I want to go up to service by. I guess I have enough divisions. And yeah, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. We are starting to get like stuck a little bit because all the divisions are coming back. So let's attempt to push. Yeah, we actually start able to push against this line a little bit just because they removed everyone. And yeah, we see if we can push through there. That we're good. Oh yeah, now we don't have air superiority anymore, so that's probably why it's not quite as good. Also, we have no fuel. Okay, I need to get some fuel. I also do these campaign instructions. They're good because I just get use extra stuff. Oh, Soviet. Yes, I need Soviet-German trade agreement. That's good. This will benefit me. And let's get some stuff from the U.S. for some reason. I don't know why I'm able to trade with the U.S. right now, but whatever. This is like the definition of war profiteering. Okay, yeah. Well, all these divisions have no supply because I'm gonna motorize some of this supply, so that just means that it uses trucks, and I think it's a little better for supply. I think this was not the best for me. You gotta like get a bit faster, do it a bit faster. But we'll be able to break through soon, don't worry. Okay, yeah, now we start pushing them back a little bit. Also, we just captured the facility, so we can't use this guy. It's not really worth it because I think you're just gonna go in a little bit. We'll get whatever. Any of them are fine. Also, our things are getting like destroyed. Our convoys are getting raided. That's what this little thing means. Is that we're losing ships. So we're just gonna assign all of our guys. I recommend keeping your submarines and your non-submarines detached from each other. I guess you can just complete. This is the Navy tab, by the way. You're gonna need this soon. I'm gonna put them on strike forcing in the English channel. Oh, and we are just lost some convoys because if they can strike. Oh, I need to put all of these guys strike forcing. If you can have naval supremacy in here, that's good. Oh, Italy just declared war on Switzerland. What? That's weird. And they joined the Allies. Oh no! Why did they just join? Okay, this is like the cursed timeline. What is Italy doing? I don't think I like this timeline. Let me just finish off the Allies quick. These French guys quick. Wait, I think I can get encirclement here. A little encirclement. Oh, wait, I was in war with the UK before. What? That's weird. And also, yeah, we have water superiority, I guess. I'm gonna need to send some guys. Not these guys. Send these guys down. I'm just gonna need to like. I guess all of these guys can the front line's like completely connected, so it's annoying. I can't combine all of these guys together because I don't have like I don't have the guy that can combine that has like my guys can only control 5, not 7 armies. So if I can control 7 armies, since they're all in the same front line, that would be nice. Hungary, yeah, Hungary can join. And I guess we'll improve the logistics system. And also, as soon as Paris falls, you basically almost won because they have a national spirit. Where is it? Destroying the government. That means your surrender limit's like way worse. So yeah, there they go. We'll that just happened. We'll just get we'll just conquer. Yep, there goes France. And send all these guys. Well, these guys, I mean, to Switzerland. I don't know what Italy thinks it was doing, just like randomly declaring war on Switzerland. That was a bit weird. I think it was just trying to get itself into the war. So we'll just declare war on Luxembourg. I'm gonna start preparing a naval invasion. Light tanks weren't like too helpful. I'd recommend going medium tanks sometimes because they're a bit better. So no expeditionary forces, and we're gonna start preparing a naval invasion to navally invade with 10 divisions. You can control check and assign divisions to this. Also, yeah, if we could have naval supremacy, that means we'll be able to go across the channel. So let's take Luxembourg. They have like no division, I'm sure. It doesn't matter too much what you do now. Legionary of Romania, let's invite them to faction. Yeah, everyone's starting to join my faction now that we're winning. And who's justifying me? That's what this means. Soviet Union's justifying me. For what? I'm worried about what that's about. Our patience thumb is running. Oh, what is this? Okay, there's a little French territory sliver. That could be dangerous. I'm gonna start some atomic research because just can. And there goes Switzerland. I'm gonna assign these guys to the Soviet front as soon as I deal with whatever's going on here. And then the naval invasion takes a little while to prepare. And of course, I need a bit more naval supremacy. Let's take a while. Okay, yeah, all these guys are dead. Okay, there we go, we got them. And I can declare war. I might declare war on Yugoslavia. Now we just need supreme. I don't know why it says I only have 20. It says I only have 25 divisions in this thing. I don't think it's all. I think it's because all of them were not all of them were strike forcing. Uranivine. Yeah, now we're up to 91. So if we can get, I'm gonna put my planes up over there too. So there's so many airplanes. There are some naval ones. I think like this one. And also, yeah, we've been losing some planes, so it's not been the best. It's always annoying when you have to lose some planes. Okay, yeah, and now we have some that should help out with her. Yeah, we have naval supremacy. Okay, that's nice. It's always good having naval supremacy when you're invading. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for this to finish at 56 days. And it's only 8 divisions. I think it changed a little bit. We'll do a full back line to prepare for the naval invasion. And I'm gonna get some divisions out just to add to my Soviet stuff. Okay, Soviet Union. I can like produce so much divisions, and I can produce all of these because I've enough. How do I have enough stuff for all that? That's crazy. I can build all that. Okay. Yeah, we lost some supremacy somehow. Oh, it's because they started putting their fighters up. Now we have supremacy. Don't worry. Okay, Craig's locomotive. And now we're executing it. Okay, now here goes the divisions. Oh, it's just ceding Bessarabia. Okay, that's fine. Here they go. They are in the middle of a fight right now. I'm gonna put these guys on naval invasion support. Let's try and see if I can get my divisions. Oh yeah, we lost 2 convoys. Oh, that's annoying. And so we need to take the port so my guys can go in there. And it says we're winning. I'm gonna reassign all my guys up over England so I can get some bonuses. Oh, we just lost 13 convoys. That was like the whole fleet. The whole fleet was attacking us. Okay, 90. Hopefully we can land here. Oh, another 2 tank divisions. That's always good. I remember in like this they had like a bunch of divisions. It's probably not quite as hard on civilian difficulty, but yeah, remember this is civilian. It's a little bit harder on some other difficulties, I'm sure. Okay, there we go. We took it. Now we just want to take that as soon if we can. We should be able to take it. Yeah, here it goes. Oh, we are starting to lose this. So, oh, and there goes. Oh, a bunch of things are winning. It says just got a bunch of battle results for some reason. Come on, if we can take that, we should be. No, we're not gonna take it. Okay, yeah, we're not winning this. Okay, we're not winning it this time, but we can always just try again, you know? Okay, I reloaded the save. So let's try this again. Just go about the port. Yes, okay. Now we got the port. So yeah, of course, remember sometimes you have to reload the save. Of course on Iron Man mode you wouldn't be able to do this. So yeah. Now we should see if we can push up there. This is a goal. I should be able to capitulate them. We'll also get our tanks in. So now all of them can come through the port. And just go boom. I don't know. And let's expand the bridgehead a little bit more. So if we can take Portsmouth, that also is a. Oh, we probably can't take Portsmouth. Yeah, but we can keep pushing. Yeah, here come all my tank divisions. I don't know where everyone else is though. Oh, they're still thinking they should go over there. Yeah, the tank divisions are not bad, but let's see what they can do. Okay, they can push. Push well enough. Okay, yeah, that's probably fine. That'll do. That'll do. Oh yeah, we just got a bunch more of these things. What is it? I can't be bothered doing all this stuff though. You can do it if you want to continue like the war against the Soviets and research some of this stuff. Here come like 23 divisions, so it's attacking randomly. What you want to do is they do end up having like a whole bunch of home guards. So if you want to defend at like all costs, you want to keep pushing at all costs. It does not matter. And I'll reintegrate this stuff. See if we can push down to here too. Wait, if I can cut off these guys. Oh, I probably can't. I can't cut off these guys. Never mind. And I want to keep attacking because they still have a bunch of divisions here. Just keep pushing. Yep, we got London. They should be gone soon. To take all the empty tiles we can and just keep on pushing. That's the tactic. See if we can cut off the top. Yep, that should be easy. Yeah, we have a crazy land army, so. And those guys. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're so known. They're not encircled. Oh well, that's fine. They have no organization, so we can just easily push them. So, remember, the divisions only go to where they're told to go. So they won't go any farther than that. So I just want to be aware of that. If they only go to the end of this. Also, Japan just declared war on Indochina, so it doesn't even matter at this point. And if we push through there. Push it there. Yep, we got it. Now Cardiff is dead. And over here is the war tab, and you only need to capitulate the majors, which is in this case is the ones with the gold borders on them, which is France and the UK. The UK is pretty close to capitulating itself, so it should be fine. And so I just got a notification. I don't think you guys can see that. Yeah, it's blocked out. That black corner in the bottom is notification. Oh, and Italy just declared war on Greece. Well, that's nice. I better have most of... This is the war participation. Yeah, I have 83% of the war participation. So yeah, we're going to see a peace deal soon. You're going to figure out how that's... We're going to see how that works. Keep attacking this... If you can keep... Oh yes, that's alright encirclement. Not quite as good as the Spanish ones, but it's definitely something. Those Spanish encirclements were crazy. I'm just going to put on 5 speed. Because I don't even need to micro this anymore. Yeah, this is the continuation war. I think we can continue with that. You see it's like when you declare war on the Soviets again. There goes the UK. Alright, nice. So, now we can choose what we want to do. I'm just going to annex Free France for now. And annex Luxembourg and Belgium. This is what you can do. You can annex, liberate, puppet, or change government. Just annex Switzerland and Poland and the Netherlands and yeah, Belgium and Luxembourg. I guess Greece too. Also, there's a bunch of these puppets like Australia and New Zealand and South Africa. I can't quite demand any of those. But yeah, they're rule contested by Italy. You can just like demand them. I'd recommend, mostly for this part, I'd recommend just like exploring how this system actually works, not just like watching it. Basically, you just like click on which tiles you want by like, clicking on them, and then they cost a certain amount of war score, and then they can decide if you actually want to spend the war score. You can also make puppets, which out of these focuses, which I'm gonna show how you can do that. We'll just demand that for now. I don't know why Italy wants Italy just wants a bunch of random tiles. So I'd recommend India. India has like a bunch of resources and manpower, so I'm just gonna take all that. Of course you can puppet these, but it's like I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna take everything. Also, you could take ships if you had the DLC for that, but I don't have that enabled right now. And yeah, Italy's not getting these things, but I have like 9,000 points, and Italy only has 2,000, so I should be able to demand everything I want. Because you gain war score on rounds. It's a bit complicated. I'd recommend just messing around with it yourself, and you'll figure out how it works. I don't know how Italy's still able to contest all these things, but they must know like the pro strats for how to get all this stuff. Yeah, it sometimes takes a little while. Do you know what? Italy's like holding on to these demands as much as they can. I really want Alexandria. I guess that's fair enough. No? We're just gonna amend this to... Okay. Kassala. Okay, there we go, there we go. Oh, I didn't take all of... I don't know why Italy's taking... You know, Italy, you can have Canada. Italian Canada is so good. I can keep them and all this stuff, but I have enough war things for that. I can take it. These are now worth so much. I have to forfeit that one. But and I have to forfeit one of these. Okay. You can have Ticino. But no, you're not getting Western Alps from me. They cost more each time. Yeah, that better be enough. Well, how can they still want to take Western Alps? Okay. Let's confirm an exit. That's how you finish it. And okay, this is what happened. That's pretty nice. Italy got all that for some reason, but I got most of the other land. Italian East Africa and stuff. Except for whatever's going on in this. They didn't even take it. They just got made fascist. Okay, and then I could change production, but like we're done with the video. See, let me just finish one focus real quick. I just did the focus the stuff. So we got the Reichskommissariat. So I'm just gonna establish that. German collaborator, establish that. Establish that. Establish that. Establish that. And we could do some of the stuff else. And yeah, we can do some of the stuff later. And yeah, but this is what the world looks like in general. I'm just gonna release some of these nations because I can. You click on that by occupied territories, and you can manage like what territories you control. Release Australia. I hope it's my color though. It's always nice when you can release a nation and it's your color. Of course, you can like release these random nations. Release that. And I guess release. But there, doesn't that look nice? Oh, there's these naval stuff. This is like thumbnail worthy. I might actually do it. But anyway, you got like a bunch of puppets and stuff, and you can go on to attack the Soviets or do something with Japan or whatever you want. If you guys like today's video, and I guess I got these versions. If you guys like today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I might do more tutorials explaining more stuff in depth. And if you want to see that, comment down below. Thanks.